7:39 a.m. in the morning, and well, okay, now it's 7:40, and it says that it should arrive by today, end of day. Super excited. Arriving by end of day, 12:42, and it's here. Let's unbox it. Okay, this is the new 2020 M1 MacBook Air, and it's beautiful. I hope you enjoyed that unboxing. It was super sleek and very easy. Just like 4 things in the box, including the actual laptop itself. My first impressions while unboxing this laptop was that it was very cold because it had just come from outside. And so that was my first impressions. Like, the aluminum was super cold and it was awesome. That feeling of cold aluminum on an expensive device is just satisfying. Let me know, is it oddly satisfying for you as well? Let me know in the comments down below if I'm not alone in thinking that. So my first impressions consisted of a few words. I just thought of these words and I was like, I have to write this down. So these words were sleek, cool, light, hence the name, MacBook Air. Premium, obviously because of the aluminum and the materials used. And lastly, almost pro. Almost pro. Another thing that I immediately noticed was that the space is efficiently optimized. To give you a little bit of context, I'm coming from the 2014 MacBook Pro, and in its time the space was also efficiently optimized, but definitely as technology has improved and advanced, you can do more with less. So obviously 6 years later, I would think that the space is very efficiently optimized on this new MacBook Air. So for example, the bezels are smaller, the trackpad is larger, the processing module itself, like the actual M1 chip, is installed in a smaller housing along with all the other stuff like the RAM and the graphics card and everything, and that entire thing is just smaller. And it's because of these 3 main noticeable changes that I think the space on the MacBook Air is so efficiently optimized. So this video being the unboxing and first impressions, my conclusions to the first impressions is that it's not all that different from my previous MacBook Pro 13-inch 2014, except for a few key hardware changes like the inclusion of Touch ID and obviously the removal of a bunch of I/O ports, which results in the addition of USB-C ports and the dongle life. And one key software change, which is proper support for Sidecar with my iPad Pro. So like I said, this was just an unboxing video and a sort of first impressions video, but in my review video I will test a bunch of things like the battery life, the performance, and the heating experience, because if you didn't know, this MacBook Air doesn't have any fans. So that should be interesting. But let me know what you want to see in the full review of this guy. I will be sure to cover it, so definitely leave a comment down below of what you want to see in the full review of the MacBook Air 2020 M1. Definitely leave a like if you're excited for that video. That's pretty much all I have to say about my first impressions of the MacBook Air 2020 M1. If you like this video, definitely again leave a thumbs up down below and subscribe to see the full review of this guy. So with that said, stay safe, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Now, the first performance test. Editing this video. Let's get to it.